Power target trades, power trigger trade. All right, I got a special update here for the BBRY board. I want to explain, before I get into this plan, I want to explain a little bit about the past. Since 2013, I've been explaining how, many plans for BBRY that did not confirm. Right through, 2014, 2015, 2016, horrible years for the stock. Not making long-term or short-term investors any money, really just chopping around and doing nothing. Basically, there was no time frame alignment. However, something has changed now where the stock has a time frame alignment that has never been seen at any point in its history, except for now. More so, even here, we had an alignment here, but not like we do over here, based on a lot of statistical facts that I'm looking at. So it's very different between here and here now. However, the only thing I don't like about this is, the volume is still low. Again, this is based on today, October the 9th, at the stock did close lower, but I based this on the action I was seeing today, and as you can see here, it was higher, the close is lower, but it doesn't really matter. So I really like this stock except for one thing, and I explained that, and this is what I'm explaining in the video, the volume. So BBRY is set up to test 1275 to 1350 in the short term. The December 15, 11, or 10 calls could be used. These are the kind of calls you want to use minimal. I explained that I expect this stock to pop into the zones way before their earnings date. And I think if it does that, that would be a good sign for this stock to, big picture, become a $20 stock in the long term. However, that's an earnings hold and all that stuff. But right now, what I am going to do is talk about an options play, where you could make 100%, 150% gains, because, this is the low end. But 1350 to 14 to even $15 is a possible pop zone, and would be good for this to do so before earnings, which is December the 12th, December the 19th, sorry, in December. Okay. It should. Now, this might need more time over here, and it may not, right? It's something that should move, okay? Sometime this week would be good, that we start to break out and the stock starts to move around again, you know what I mean, in those zones, and it gets over there and starts playing around, giving us a better picture of the potential for $20 per share. However, we don't break out, if we don't get the right confirmation and we're stuck in these zones, then we're not going to get anywhere, right? So okay, so what are we going to look for? Well, I look at all the statistical facts, the minimum things I want to think. Now, one of the entry zones could be in the 1160 area. Okay, if for example they can break above 1160 on 2 million shares on a 10-minute chart, is doing so some sort of strong, good, better volume than usual. Now, 2 million on a 10-minute chart is not that bad. It does equal about 6 million on a third, and these are minimal things I want to see. So at the moment in time, as we smash through 1160, we want at least 2 million on a 10-minute chart. Now, if the volume isn't there, we'll watch for basing above 1160 and look for some volume and power to come through 11. It'll be the 1170 to 1180 area. So the zones will be between 1160 to 1180, depending on where the volume comes in and what kind of power pressure comes in. Because if not, we don't get the volume. The thing is, and we don't crack properly above the 11. Really, the zone is here, right? 1175. Especially when we failed this day here, they were attempting and then they failed this, and of course, you can see the drop right started from this day, this particular day, where it did fail. But this is different than here. What I'm getting at is this setup is much different than the past. And if we get the right confirmation, this stock could make a good move. So make sure you understand what I've explained inside the video. Listen to it a few times, but make sure you understand, because then this is when this is solid. Even the January calls. Let's go take a look at the options. Let's talk about everything, people. All right, here I'm at Yahoo as we close October the 9th at 11:27. On October the 9th, that's the close. Here's the December 15 options up here, and here are the 11 calls. So you want to use these minimum. You can see today there really wasn't much trading, and that's not a good. That's to tell you that the volume was poor, because there wasn't much option trading in anything. I mean, there was 204 contracts bought at 10. But that's not the kind of contracts that are going to be purchased. There is some open interest in here. Of course, there's a lot of open interest. But it doesn't matter how you spin it. There's not a lot of trading happening in the options action. And that's because we're not getting the right kind of price volume pressure at the key points. As soon as they get to the key critical points, they back it away. And of course, that BBRY could need a few days before trying to confirm, by the way. Now here are the January 19, 2018, the leaps here, and you can see there's a lot of open interest in the 10s and the 11. But even here, you saw the most trading happen over here, but not a lot of new contracts were purchased today. And you don't want to look at the 12s because these are really inexpensive. You want to look at how the 11s and the 10 have been trading, and you can see there's good open interest. Good news is good open interest. What I'm saying today, even though it made a bit of a move today. The volume was subpar, right? 6K. That's another thing. I keep talking about that 6 million is not that great, right? So, anyways, these are the options to consider. Neither the December or the January 19th. I'm going to reference the December's because that is more than enough time. And I think that if BlackBerry is it either confirms properly those key levels that I talked about. Sorry, between the proper action between 1160 to the 1180 area. For it to get a decent, strong move to be able to at least double the options, making 100% gain, especially for those that like the stock. That's what I'm looking for. And as promised, when I saw enough information, I would make an update with the options. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post great detailed plans. People, if you've been long BBRY, its performance compared to a lot of option plans is subpar compared. I mean, no matter what, even if it did 100% gains, that's nothing compared to what I was able to accomplish with a stock like Netflix. I'm going to show you. I'm going to post this video inside this video, like a link. You'll see at the end of the video, you're going to see a way to subscribe. And you're going to see a video link that you simply click on, and it will take you to this super plan review. You should see this for yourself, okay? It honestly, 300% gains in 2 days, and you'll see from the plan, all the information. This video shows you all the facts, and these are the kinds of things I do. I make a lot of great plans. That, of course, confirmation is key, okay? And it's all about the confirmation. Confirmation is key. Study the videos, visit daily. It's all about that, people. So anyways, this BBRY plan is really a very small type of plan. However, there is a possibility that they're going to make a nice move, and those options could do better than 100%, but this really depends on how well BBRY does confirm my plan. The volume that I talk about, 2 million on the 10-minute chart, these are minimum level volumes that are more proven from a statistical measure and of course more is even better, that is going to be when BBRY really wants to make solid moves and hold those moves. But if we keep continuing with this low volume, it may not be so smooth or so great, and then those gains may not be as strong. There could be some gains but not strong. If we can get that strong solid move when if BBRY takes another week to do so, that'll be fine. So there you have it, people. Also, when you have a chance, study this created playlist. You should subscribe to this channel. A lot of great power here. A lot of great advice I made for the BBRY longs. I warned the BBRY longs in 2013 when BBRY was in the $14 zone that if it didn't confirm, and you know what, it fell from 14 to 6. I helped many investors save a lot of losses and with great advice, and we caught a lot of great 100% gains in the past in BBRY, but it's been a terrible, horrible stock since 2014, 15, 16. And just recently in 2017, it's been subpar. It's been okay. But nothing like the stuff I come up with stocks like you. And a lot of people you'd be surprised what you can get into. You should honestly, people, you should really review this super plan review Netflix. Really listen to what I'm saying in here because it's really an eye opener. There you have, people. Let's see what I say.
All right, people. Now that we just finished watching that great detailed video, don't forget to look at my banner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my creative playlist. Make sure you study before taking action on power target trades. Every plan that I make has great detailed instructions. And I put my heart and soul in it because I want my subscribers and followers to make great money in the markets. But you have to study, people. Now let me show you a way to subscribe. Let's see a picture of me around here in a circle format. Simply click on it and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Don't forget, people, at the end of the video to like the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like